Hey everybody, good to see you all. Wow, it's been a long time since we've done a Hearsay for Days, everybody. It's been such a long time. I am stoked to see you all, as there's been a lot of people here waiting early. There's even some gifted memberships. Check it out. Kay Schmidt, 5 more excited utterance memberships. It seems every time you're here, you are turning the chat green. You're giving everybody gifts, not grifts, guys. We're taking the R away. We're making it gifts, and hang on, gifts, something like that. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Kay Schmidt. Harry is here. Scott is here. You've been transported here. Well, that's cool. Hey, David. You said it's in 5 hours. Why am I here now? I've been waiting that long. Good for you. You must be really excited. Excited utterance, actually. Excited utterances are always allowed in. Eric Thorpe, how are you? Hella is still sleeping. Well, I was sleeping up until about an hour ago. And I've been here getting ready. Getting well and truly ready. Sal looks so happy in the thumbnail. Yeah, he did. He did, until I started telling him what to do. Guys, if you're not aware of what Hearsay for Days is, that's because I stopped doing it around December last year because I was burnt out from all the Hearsay. Hearsay for Days is one of those streams that's kind of difficult to prepare. It takes a lot of my time and energy. And that said, though, I really do enjoy doing it, and so does Dali. Hearsay for Days is basically where we look at social media through an outside lens. So we take all of your comments and things that you've been saying in the comment sections on X, sometimes on TikTok, but not very often because I don't like looking on TikTok. And we show those comments about the thing that you've all been talking about in the last week or so, or a few things. Sometimes we look at the latest trials, the latest sagas, and I decided to bring it back just because of the hidden true crime saga that's been happening, the scandal. So, Lauren, Matthias, you've brought this on yourself. There's been so much in the last month, so much hearsay in the social media circuit that I can't help it. I have to bring back Hearsay for Days. Yeah, I did a little live from a park one day, and I asked my loyal subscribers, those who joined me late night for you guys, and I asked you guys, should I bring back Hearsay? And it was a resounding yes. Hey, Jim Cox, how are you? EDW Raptor, how are you, my babe? How are you? Wow, look how excited we all are. We're here so damn early, and Hella's getting gifted memberships. Yeah, I know. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Johnny on the spot. Hey, Kay-Me. Tracy, how are you? Justin, how's it going? Hey, Hella, that's Rachel. Hi, nice to see you. Maddie is green. Oh, that's nice to see you green. See, H is here. Griffs are good. Yes, they are. Griffs are good. Huh. Hang on, I'll bring Dalium.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Why am I so short?
Good. What? Why
short.
are you so short? You're actually tall. In fact,
I am.
You looked tall next to Lauren when you two had your little romantic tryst.
We did. We had a moment.
You did have a moment.
What happens in Phoenix stays in Phoenix.
What happens stays in Phoenix, yeah.
Until David I tell you all about it.
Well, I mean, you don't want to be sued for defamation.
True. No, so it was 100% real.
It was 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Gran, how are you? Kay is here. Hey, KLF. I have people who love me and want me to be sober. Oh, what? Are you not sober?
No, she's talking about me.
Oh. It's getting really close to a year now. We're not far away. A couple of months. Yep. Well done. I nominate the 1 hour mark of Burnt Toast stream last night. The 8-minute synopsis is very good. Well, I'm not going to play 8 minutes of somebody else's stream. P.S. I kind of feel like 8 minutes of somebody's stream is a little bit over the border of the taking someone's out of fair use, right? P.S. Somebody, I believe, has taken the whole of one of my streams and is using it without any commentary. And I don't know exactly who that is. It's not, oh, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Well, we're going to have words.
Yes.
We're going to have words. But we're going to do it outside of the copyright strike system.
Aw.
Yeah. Aw. Aw. Yeah, I believe someone's doing that, and they're going to have to stop it. They're going to have to stop it. I'm going to ask them nicely first, though, because I asked nicely before I get out the
do that?
guns. Yeah, it's possible to do that, you know. Did you
Oh,
know
I
it's
just meant for
possible
you
to
to
do
do that.
No. Well, it's possible for people to actually speak to one another before, like, striking them. Did you know that, Lauren? Did you know that, Lauren?
Go figure.
Yeah. They did embrace. That was you and Lauren.
Yeah.
FMM 2.0 with the $9.99 super sticker. Good to see you, Dina. How are you, love? Good to have you back too. Just pause it and comment over it. Boom, fair use. Well, that's, yes, you're supposed to comment over it. You're supposed to transform it. It's commentary. Exactly. So anyway, I will have a look at that burnt toast video, but today I am all about the hearsay. I'm all about what people have said, especially the people, right? I'm all about the people. I'm not so much about the streamers, the content creators. I'm about the commenters. So let's go. Let's get into it. Alrighty. So just a moment. I have a new layout. I have a new everything today. So I've just got to make sure it all works. Where's my new layout? Where is my new layout? I tried to set it up beforehand, but it keeps reverting to the old thing.
I was changing it back.
Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, Hearsay for days, guys. We're on. We are on. So, Lily in London. Hi, Lily, if you're watching. Good to see you. Lily and I have been mates since the Alex Murdoch trial and all the ensuing drama that went on after that with Becky Hill and all those sorts of things. Lily's pretty cool.
Okay.
And Lily, she may not agree with everybody on everything. she certainly doesn't necessarily agree with everybody on maybe like the Karen Reid trial or let me see, other things, maybe not even Richard Allen verdict, but she's not the biggest fan of Lauren Matthias. Right, she's not the biggest fan. They go back, let's say, and since this Lauren thing's happened, she's been very vocal, and so she's been tweeting a lot and also getting onto, I think she's on TikTok. I think she's been TikToking a fair bit as well. Yeah. So Lily says, this is the face you make when you fucked around and found out. Well, no, at that point she hadn't found out. At that point, that was the 9-hour live, the infamous 9-hour live. So that was the beginning of it all. So she hadn't really found out yet then.
No.
What kind of trouble she was in. Because she thought at that point that everything was going to go swimmingly for her. Right, darling?
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? There won't be any backlash from this.
No.
I'm just going to read out all my documents and say everything my way. And I'm going to put on this big cry face. And everyone's going to go, boo-hoo, poor Lauren. And it will all be fine. And there won't be any law crime.
No. No law and bad crime.
Everyone's going to believe I have a stalker. And
it's not me.
And it's not, no, it's not Dali. And everyone's going to hate Miss Christina, who's over on TikTok. And by the way, I just want to say right now, from everything I've discovered about this Christina, and she said her name a lot, and she's called her a stalker a lot, like over 400 times. She ain't no stalker. And she's certainly no fangirl. She's a friend. She was an ex-friend, and Lauren fucked her over. From what I can tell anyway. And this is bullshit. This whole thing is crap from Lauren. She's no threat to Lauren All she did was make some TikToks and not even mention Lauren's name. So that's what I ascertain from this whole situation. And we should all be getting behind Christina and her right to free speech, her right to live her life. But that's my point of view. Let's see what other people in the comments have to say. So Kat Ryan said,
you know I'm Team Lauren, so, but.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I got to know the real Lauren.
You did, didn't you? Hang on, let's just. You need to show us.
Yeah,
we had of course. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's us in Phoenix. Lori Vallow trial, you know. But, you know, and then we also had this moment. Aww.
Excuse me.
And of course, you know, Grayson was over there in the corner.
No. Can you get that thing off my StreamYard, please?
Why? I like it. Yes, we are, Johnny. Yes, we are.
We may need an intervention. AI was a mistake. I agree.
That's not AI.
No, it's not AI. No, that really happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, and Christina and her right to attend an event she purchased tickets for long beforehand. Yep, she purchased her tickets a year beforehand. A year. And this woman knew. Like, she knew full well.
Yeah.
She knew full well. All right, let's keep going. Is it safe to come in? I doubt it.
You're alive?
All right, so Kat Ryan said, do you want to be Kat Ryan? Be nice, by the way.
Sure.
Meow. Lauren is a threat to free speech. Lauren is a histrionic narcissist who has mentally abused her son by making him think her life is in jeopardy. Well, I mean, if she continues with that plastic surgery, it might be in jeopardy, but I get her point.
Okay. All right, moving on. So that's the beginning of this saga. Alrighty. So Lily in London continues, and she continued. She kept posting and posting and posting. So Lily says, her son should not even know about all of this. What on earth does she tell her son? That people out there want to murder her? She's most likely talking shit about others in private text messages, and someone wants to release them. That's it.
The secondary victim. The couple's 8-year-old son has developed an unusual sense of responsibility to protect his mother, telling her that she must promise to run to save her life if he ever tells her to, and to not take the time to ask questions.
Yes, David, you're still a member after 18 months. Are you regretting your decision? Please don't. Those of you who've stayed a member for 18 months, I appreciate you all. You especially. Thank you, David. Please stay a member. Thank you. Love you. Lauren's face is the look every woman gets when Salvador shows up on a blind date.
Only one time, David. God.
Well, I mean, that's only one time is how often they turn up for the blind date. Then I think that's what he's talking about. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's the point. Adel acts. Yes, I think that's the point. How does her son know anything about it?
Don't you get
Very
your
good point.
involved in your YouTube beefs?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Like my daughter knows everything about my
Yeah.
YouTube beefs. Don't you know everything about? I've got several stalkers. She knows everything about them.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah, you tell her
I
all
would
about
never.
dickheads wearing sunglasses all the time.
Yeah, like here's the thing. There's been moments over the years when I've been really upset about things that have been happening online. And no way would I get my daughter involved in that. I'll tell you one little story. I've told her once that because I was feeling stressed and upset about like a bit of YouTube drama that was happening, and she could tell, like she could tell I was upset. And I said to her, "I'll tell you, darling, some people are being a bit mean to me online, and I want you to know that if that's ever happening to you, you need to come to me and let me know." Right? But that's all I said to her. I didn't make her feel like someone was going to murder me. Right? Like, there's a big difference between taking that situation and putting it back to her and saying, if you ever feel this way, come and talk to mother about that. Right? Then making her feel like I'm in physical danger.
From the drop bears.
Yeah, from the drop bears on the internet. Yeah, yes. Exactly. Right? So I don't get it. This is just completely beyond my comprehension that this child, this boy of hers, would be in fear for his mother's life, especially from someone like Christina. You can tell Christina is of no threat, and we've seen her. You guys saw her on the body cam, right? She's just a 30-something-year-old mother herself, and she just wanted to attend CrimeCon, for God's sake. Okay, so do you want to read out these comments for us?
Yes. What the actual hell? Your son is scared because you told him this and made him scarred. She is in serious need of help. Stop it. This is deformation. Are you bored or in a cult?
Okay. I love it when, guys, if you see a gem comment come out, you can put a little gem in chat if you like. Or a gem or a germ emoji if you see one. Right, that is definitely a gem or a germ. So stop it. This is deformation. And they've spelt it deform.
That's how you spell it.
As in deformity. Stop it. This is deformation. Are you bored or in a cult?
Why can't I be both? Don't sell me short. I know my worth. I can multitask.
Okay, it's a lady, obviously, because they're all women. And I don't know why. Yeah. Is this, and they all can't spell for some reason. Is this deformation, or are you bored or in a cult? Firstly, you're the one in a cult and you can't spell, and we're not bored. We're watching this and completely aghast at her ridiculousness. Goodness me, it's as bad as psychophagy.
Yeah.
For Dali, she sounds like Mal. Stop groping me. Stop graping me.
She sounds like Mal. Stop graping me.
Hey, thanks for the $2, John. How are you, mate? What are you guys putting in chat? Is that an island for the fact that all these people belong on an island away from all the same people? Was that a stone? There's a gem. Who's the mother of four?
Christina.
Oh, Christina's the mother of four. Yes, she is. She is. Look at the lad's parents. The kid doesn't stand a chance. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. Okay, cool. I think the person she refers to as her stalker needs to file a defamation suit. She calls her a stalker too many times to count from the little clips I have seen of her marathon stream. I believe it's over 400. I believe it's been counted as over 400 times that she's referred to Christina as her stalker.
Did she call her by name? Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
She says Christina. Okay.
Yeah. Yep, she's been named. She's been named, and her YouTube channel, not YouTube channel, her TikTok has been referred to. So therefore, she's been identified, whereas this lady here has not been identified. So let's just say I'm no lawyer. I'm a fake lawyer. But defamation, you need to identify the person, or you need to make it very clear who the person is, so they need to be easily identified. You need to speak about the person on a platform, so a way for people to hear about what you're saying. You need to say something that is untrue, i.e., person is a stalker, and you need to cause that person damage. There's your 4 prongs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Helen needs to do a 9-hour drama stream. Yeah, why not? I'm too lazy. David, you're a lawyer. Tell me if I'm wrong about those 4 things. I think I'm right. She called Christina by name a stalker 3 times in the 9-hour live. This not just in the 9-hour live though, right? There's been a response, and there's been her on Judy Ron as well. And do you mean Christina and stalker in the same sentence? Because the word stalker is repeated many, many times in the 9-hour live. You're just saying you're wrong because you like saying I'm wrong. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so we're gonna do. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna do some statistics. So, do you believe Lauren Matthias of Hidden True Crime was cyberstalked and bullied based on the claims she made and the evidence she presented? Yes. 5.2%. No. 91.8%.
Oh, they hit the wrong button.
Sorry?
They should run the poll again. I think they hit the wrong button.
Undecided 3.1%. That's 97 votes. It's not nothing. Like 100
accidental votes. It should have been. They meant yes.
There you go. CH, yeah. See, that's the 400 times I'm referring to. So stalker 436 times. Yeah. So she's identified though, right? So she's not talking about somebody else. Thank you. I knew you'd be there with the numbers. After everything that transpired, do you believe Lauren Matthias of Hidden True Crime has now made her alleged cyberstalker and bully the victim? Yes, 71.4%. No, 7.7%. Victims of each other. 5.5%.
I mean, that was a valid theory at first.
That they're both as bad as each other. Yeah, potentially.
I mean, that was a possibility.
It was a possibility. Yeah, when we hadn't heard anything else, like when we hadn't seen any of the filings, when we hadn't seen the body cams, when we hadn't heard the audio from the court, sure. Yeah, it was a possibility. And then neither are victims, 15.4. Yeah, possibility. Okay. Do you believe Lauren Matthias of Hidden True Crime is worried about texts coming out that are worse than what she claimed? 95.1%. Yes. No, 4.9%. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. She's said it a few times in her declarations. She said it in Boise. And P.S., just while I mentioned Boise, right? That incident in Boise was so weird. Christina wasn't there, guys. She was in Europe at the time. She wasn't there.
That's something a stalker would do.
Oh, she'd go to Europe and not stalk her just when. Yeah, like, so Lauren gets the cops to escort her away from three people who she kind of thinks are associated with her alleged stalker, right? And her name was on that police report, even though she wasn't there.
Sure.
Oh, that's fine, is it?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Makes fine. Are we talking about Kristen? Who are you talking about? This is so weird. Content creators can buy views and subs. Someone needs to start a buy trolls and stalker service. I think she's stalking the courts and playing with fire. Yeah. David, can you stop it? No, Uncivil Law and Destiny. Oh, right. Yeah, the quality streamers. Yes, I'm sure it's very hard for you to not be over with Kurt.
I think he's got another workout video today.
I'm sure he does. He might have like a really good cooking video too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get salmonella, go over there. All right. Anyway, do you believe Laura Matthias of Hidden True Crime helped her reputation by doing a 9-hour stream, followed by her assistant producer, that'd be Grayson, appearing on Web Sleuths, then posting an update behind a paywall, and finally appearing on Duty Ron? Objection, compound.
And her assistant / producer is, of course, the beautiful Grayson.
Look, I mean, it's a compound question, and it's quite leading as well. So, 94%, yes. Oh god, there's more. Do you believe Laura Matthias of Hidden True Crime amplified her alleged cyberstalking and bullying trauma by going public before knowing Law and Crime's plans for hearing footage? 85%, yes. Okay, sure. Do you believe Laura Matthias of Hidden True Crime will, that says refile her protection order? This is interesting, actually. Protection order, file a lawsuit, continue making it content, or never mention it again. Guys, what do you think? Right? So do you think she's going to continue? She's going to shut up about this now, or she's going to refile? Or she's just like going to shut up? Because if you have a look at the channel at present, she seems to be just going about her business, making videos like she used to do, and being really quiet about it now. She did one. Yeah, she's done a couple.
Yeah.
Like she did an interview with that dude who is going for sheriff, who's also been done for murder or manslaughter, whatever it is. Leonard Kikowdy, or the guy in Arkansas. Her viewers are falling off. Rachel, not that much. Right? No, see, okay. People are sort of out here, they're kind of going, oh, look, the subs are falling, the viewers are falling, like that. But it's not that much.
She hasn't done enough to definitively say. But as far as the stream a week ago, it's definitely
it's down a bit.
Yeah.
Right. I've seen streamers come out of things like this before. Right. And like people say, oh, the internet never forgets. They kind of do.
It's not like her kid tested positive for coke.
It's not like her kid tested positive for coke. No. See, new viewers come along. People start watching cases and they get more into the case that they're watching, and they forget, especially if she never talks about it again.
Yeah.
So if she was smart, she would shut the hell up about this and just continue on her merry way doing exactly what the channel was doing.
Yeah.
And within a few months, the numbers would build back up again. And within a year, no one really would ever talk about this again. Like people would be like, remember when that thing happened with Hidden True Crime? And some people would be like, oh yeah. But generally the numbers would be fine.
Yeah.
You know? So do you think the doctor has a Bordeaux?
A Vibraldo. He was in on the Kickstarter.
You're exactly right, Eric. The internet doesn't forget, it just gets bored and moves on. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And the internet is autistic.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, this part interests me. I think that if she's smart, and like she hasn't been smart so far, but if she's smart, she'll let it go. From what Dr. Babe John was saying in their response stream, It doesn't seem like they're smart. They were talking about refiling in a different county, which is stupid. Like, that's really stupid because they're going to lose.
Yeah.
No question they're going to lose. But we'll see. We'll see if someone talks sense to them. Okay. Oh, do you believe Laura Matthias of Hidden True Crime may have hurt her future opportunities with news outlets after she publicly called out law and crime? I don't know. She'll just get one of her minions to call them instead for a while until they forget. I don't know. I don't think so. All right. So then this happened, right? The whole thing with Turtle Boy, or Mr. Turtle, as I call him. So she got wind of the fact that Turtle Boy was going to have a deep dive, or whatever it is, like Turtle's deep dive, into her 9-hour stream. And she got a little bit flustered, obviously, and decided to write a tweet about it. So she heard that he'd been watching. She heard that he'd been writing some tweets about her, and she responded to him. He goes, "You are not a victim." And she says, do you want to read that?
We can agree to disagree. Thanks for all you did for Carrie Reed. Also, my husband ordered me the book, the Kama Sutra. I mean, the subtle art of not giving a fuck. During this hard time, I recall thinking, Turtle Boy models this. Channel my inner Turtle Boy when I'm turtling.
Oh, God, darling. That.
What? Something I said?
Oh, I just did it, Dr. John. I just did the... Becky.
She fired target.
Oh, dear. Okay, so Lily in London posted a screenshot of that. She said, so let me get this straight. Laura Matthias complains about harassment and stalking, but at the same time, she thanks TB. What the fuck? I don't think Lily in London likes Turtle Boy very much. I'm just... Maybe?
And
Maybe?
I know she's not a fan of Turtle Boy.
No, she's not.
And she's terrified. Like, this is like her worst case scenario.
Who's worse? Lily's or...
no, Lauren, sorry.
Lawrence.
Yeah, she did not want to cover Karen Reed because of all the attention it got. So
okay. So sorry, you're talking about Lauren now. Sorry, not Lily.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So please give us a little, just for those who haven't been watching this channel, can you please just give us a little backstory on that?
No, just when I was at the Lori Vallow trial next to Lauren and a couple other in the media, there was the Karen Reed trial was brought up, and all of us had a visceral reaction to covering it. We did not want to at all. And Lauren gave me the impression that she did not like Turtle Boy at all.
Look, a lot of people don't like Turtle Boy.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
Not unusual.
Now she's sucking
but yeah, for her to write like that tweet is so disingenuous. It's so ridiculous. Also, from the fact that like he has even written "You are not a victim" to her, and then she responds with that. Yeah, she responds with that. Like, he is flat out. He's not being nice to her, right? Flat out, and he's written other things as well. And she responds with that. It's so, please don't hurt me. Please stop. Don't hurt me. Right? Okay, so this is what happens next.
Significant larger following than she has. Unlike her, I'm actually calling you out by name. I'm saying really mean things about you, right? I am calling you out for exactly what you are. Do it. Try to get one on me. Why aren't you trying to get one on me? or do you only go after smaller people? Is that what you do? Because you were kissing my ass yesterday on Twitter. You knew the smoke was coming and you didn't want that smoke.
He's right. She was kissing his ass. I mean, yucky. But yeah, it was odd the way she was kissing his ass. She does. I've seen her do this. I've seen her sort of do this sort of passive aggressive. I'm not really sure if it's passive aggressive. I'm not up with the psycho lingo, guys.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know, but she does this kind of sickly sweet kind of talk where it sounds like she is being nice, but she's really just trying to get you on side. And he's called her out for it there, but he's also had a go at her because to him it seems like she's kicking down towards Christina. I have a bit of a problem with what he's saying in that regard, because he's talking about kicking down because Christina has a smaller channel. It's not all about channels, Aiden, right? This isn't about who has a bigger platform. Christina isn't a streamer, right? Christina has another channel that has 50,000 followers on it. That's on TikTok.
Yeah.
But she's not in the true crime
Unrelated.
space with that.
Yeah.
She's an artist.
This is her hobby.
She is not in this for views. She was just letting off steam with this TikTok about Christina. You can tell it's all about just letting off steam and being able to do that in a safe space, and she made sure that it was not even mentioning Lauren's name. But she wasn't looking to get a big following. She didn't get a big following, right? So it's not about her being smaller. She's not smaller. Everyone's the same. We're all human beings. We all have the same to offer in this world. I believe that Christina is a smart woman. You can see she's a smart woman. She has achieved a lot in her life. She's a mother of 4. So why talk about her as being as Lauren is kicking down? She's not kicking down. She's kicking a person. She's kicking a person, right? And this whole idea of measuring people based on how many subscribers and followers that they have is crap, is stupid. And Lauren's doing the same thing when Lauren and John are doing the same thing when they talk about Christina as potentially being some sort of fangirl. She's not some fangirl. She was a friend to Lauren. She was a friend to Lauren. There's no fan worship. Lauren fucked over her friend and it pissed Christina off. So stop with this stupid fan worship bullshit. It's not about that. They are going out there and they're putting out this narrative that they have a stan. Well, maybe they do have a stan somewhere, but it ain't Christina. It's not. Yeah, she's diminishing her. Yes, Gran. Yes, she's diminishing her. She's diminishing her. It pisses me off. It pisses me off that, and to a degree, Turtle Boy's doing it here as well, diminishing Christina because, and I don't think he meant to, right? But to a degree, he's doing it here too because he's talking about Lauren kicking down to Christina. No, she's kicking a person who was her friend. That's what's happening. Yeah. Timmy's right. He's right. It's just I don't like that part of it. That he's talking about the fact that Lauren is kicking down to Christina, but I think what the point that he's making with that she's not willing to take on Turtle Boy because she's scared of him. That's correct. That part of it's correct, right? So why is she scared of him? I don't believe it's because he has a big audience. I believe it's because he has form for going after people and being very, very mean to them. I think that's what it's about. And when I say very, very mean, he gets people riled up. Yes, he has a big audience, but he gets people riled up, and that's why he has a big audience. Yeah. So he has form for doing that. And people notice and they go, oh, who's this Lauren person? Oh, right. Yeah, she is an idiot. Yeah. So in a way, it does have a bit to do with his following, but it has to do with his personality and his ability to get them on board. So Christina's no less of a person. I don't like the inference that she is below. That's all. She's not. He'll stick up for himself. Yeah, because he'll stick up for himself. Yeah, there's that. Hey, Sleuthy, how are you, mate? Yeah. Bottom line, she's making a huge ass of herself. This was all a very big mistake for Lauren. That tweet of hers, and he's right to call it out. She was making before, and this was before he even like got her videos up and started to comment on them. She made a huge ass of herself with that tweet. That was a stupid tweet. It really was. Hey, Big Fairy. I don't know. My controversial take on TB is that he accidentally dehumanizes people, like by calling black people blacks, and the example you just made of him stripping Christina of agency. Yes, you just said it. Thank you, Big Fairy. Thank you. Yeah, 100%. You're right. I don't think he meant to. So don't get me wrong there. I don't think he meant to, but I think he does it from time to time. HTC's brand is to be integrated into murder victims' families. I can't see that happening anymore. Now that's an interesting point.
Very true.
That's an interesting point. We'll see. Because here's the other thing. I don't think murder victims' families look very hard into the past of the reporters that they're talking to. Do they?
No.
And
if they can just
grieving,
be slimy and come across as
guys,
caring.
I don't think he's a bad person, just somewhat unsavory in the way he empathizes with others. I don't know. He's not my favorite, but I don't make any secret of that, but I also don't go around making a huge deal of it either. Hey, Sarita, how are you, love? How are you? All right, let's keep going. Oh, sorry, I didn't read out City Girl Smitty's comment there. Do you want to read that out, Dally Talk?
You did.
You are muted.
I'm muted?
Can everyone else hear Dali, or is it just me? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yoo-hoo. Hello. Yeah, they can all hear me, sweetie.
Please don't. You can hear him? Oh, God, it's not like that again, is it?
Yeah.
It's a me problem? Shit.
Why don't I... Well, you can't hear me.
No.
Why don't...
I mean, the rest of my internet's working. Hang on, let me try something.
You did liked what he did for Karen Reed, but did you ever see all the harassment to the victim, John O'Keefe, family, friends, witness, supporters? Karen Reed, doesn't need him anymore. Kick the turtle to the curb, so he's moving on. Oops. Hello? Why don't you leave and come right back? Oh, you can't hear me. Never mind.
Still can't hear you. Damn it.
Sorry, guys. This is awkward.
Could you maybe leave and come back?
I don't think it's a me problem, but sure, why not?
Okay, bye. All right. It's just us. It's too hard for me to leave and come back because I've got everything going. All right, let's go. Oh, there he is again.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you now. Phew.
Really?
Yep.
I was going to blame you. Shoot.
No, it's you. Yay! All right. Then, after the 9 Hour Live, they went on their Patreon, which actually pissed off a lot of their members. When I say their members, their YouTube members who weren't on Patreon. So the lower level gems. So the
Oh.
gems who weren't paying the money to be on their
Yeah.
Patreon, and they felt like they were being ostracized from the rest of the gem community.
Naturally.
Yeah. So do you want to read just Jessica Bowling?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, Grody, remember when you put in a court filing that John's health was poor? Like, because of this whole situation?
Oh, yeah, the Salem witch trials thing. Oh, yeah. And Eve said,
Dr. John compares what's happening to Lauren is comparable to the Crucible, aka the Salem witch trills.
okay,
And
let's
the one
see.
purpose was to ruin you because they were convinced you were evil. And by the way, if you think about it, like, and we'll get, I'm just scratching the surface here, but if you think about it, this is the literal definition of a witch hunt.
Yeah.
The same dynamics that went on in Salem, Massachusetts in 1692, they're going on here. And we're going to talk more about that in a lot of depth. And I'm rereading, by the way, The Crucible by Arthur Miller, which is his play that's based on the historical record from the Salem trials and the Salem witchcraft trials in
I'm hoping
1692 and
Brad Pitt
1693.
star in it.
I'm digging into this as much as I can in terms of trying to really kind of capture some of the dynamics, and that's a big part of it. It's the dehumanization is a big part of this, and
Oh, it's funny. We were just talking about dehumanization, weren't we? Right. Okay. Anyway, so he loves the Salem witch trials. I don't know why, but he brought them up again in the response stream, which everyone got to see because like even the peasants got to see that.
Yeah.
Like the cubic zirconius. I love that. They need to rename their lowest level the cubic zirconius. I can see that underneath it all he's just like fantasizing about Brad Pitt.
Naturally.
So Dr. John compares what's happening to Lauren he says it's comparable to the Crucible, aka the Salem witch trials. Yeah, right. Okay. And then also Lauren Matthias, Dr. John expressing their duper's delight of how scared they are about their stalker watching, except to thank her for watching on their $1 top tier Patreon live. Yeah, this didn't go down well.
Let's hear that again.
You want all the private texts coming and being here during this time, and if our stalker is continuing to listen.
oh, they're listening. Go ahead.
Thanks for being a Patreon member.
Put that in.
I don't know what else to say. It's weird, but
Very weird.
Well, I guess I
Very
could say thanks to all our patrons except our stalkers. Like, I don't know. That's weird.
no, I'm grateful for that too. Supporting our
No,
channel.
why don't we say thanks to our patrons, including our stalkers. And hey, if you guys really want the scoop, you're gonna have to upgrade your tier level.
Yeah. You want all the private texts.
Yeah.
You're gross. That all pissed off a lot of people. And then they tried to justify all that in their response stream. But I think they actually probably lost a fair few Patreon members and paid members from that, because we spoke about this in one of our streams, and we showed some of the comments in on their YouTube post from their actual gems saying, oh, those of us who were worried about you don't get to see if you're okay because we can't afford to be on Patreon. And there were other gems who were there going, oh, well, it's only the cost of a coffee a month, or that kind of thing, like shaming those who can't afford to do it, like it's some sort of test of how big of a supporter you are. Come on. Do you want to be horse girl in pearls?
Oh boy.
Do you?
Okay. How do I be horse girl in pearls?
Off you go.
She had to go to a pay channel as she lost so many followers during Raw's Trill. And I was one of them. Disappointed as she did a stellar job. Obviously not talking about her plastic surgeon. With the
No.
Daybell cases. Needs to stop the plastic surgery as she's become too difficult to look at and cannot even speak clearly.
Okay, so just interpreting that from the voice, Richard
Oh
Allen's
dear
trial.
God, look where you paused John.
Oh dear.
Mm.
Oh, look at him. That's yeah, that's
Oh,
quite the
he's looking at a
pause.
picture of Brad Pitt right there.
Oh, he sure
Wow,
is.
boy.
We need to see both of his hands at this point in time.
His nipples are turgid, I bet.
He's turgid. His pants are a little tight.
Oh.
Okay, so Richard Allen's trial. So this person says she had to go to a pay channel as she lost so many followers during Richard Allen's trial, and I was one of them. Now we're going to come back to this because what's becoming clear now. We've always known this a little bit, some of us anyway. Those of us who followed the Richard Allen trial and are supporters of Richard Allen's innocence know this, but there are some who were following the coverage of Delphi, Richard Allen's trial, and were turned off by Lauren and John's coverage halfway through. So didn't appreciate their bias and stopped following them because of their coverage. So we're going to come back to that. And there's been some really great posts recently that highlight some of the things that they did during that coverage that lost them some subscribers. So this is actually a really important thing that has come out of this saga, this scandal. And I wanted today, this is actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this today, because there is an innocent man in prison for the rest of his life. And I don't necessarily think that their coverage had anything to do with it. I think the jury made that stupid decision. But I don't like the fact that there are many people who believe some very false things about Richard Allen because of these two. So let's keep going. All right. Then the court audio came out, and there's Lily in London again. Lauren Matthias is officially cooked. Judge says a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech a person does not like, and it seems that's what you're trying to do in this case. Mic drop. Let's listen to that.
She's just saying negative stuff. You don't. This is not, again, a stalking injunction is not a remedy for shutting down speech that a person doesn't like something saying about. And it seems like what you're trying to do in this case.
Yeah. So perfect little clip there, and good on Lana. Sorry, Lana. I think she was the first to stream that. So that court hearing was in September. That was the one that did happen. And the judge is pretty clear that you can't just shut down someone's free speech. You can't just take them off the internet. And we're referring to Christina here. Lauren's lawyers wanted to present a lot more evidence, and there wasn't enough time at that hearing. There was only an hour or so. And so it was continued. And Lauren Crime wanted to be there for the hearing that was scheduled for October. And of course, that, you know, the rest of the story. Lauren chucked a big mental about that, and Lauren Crime wanted to be at my civil injunction hearing. She was talking injunction hearing, and she pulled out. And she made out that she pulled out because of the interest from media. But she pulled out. But if you actually listen to this audio, you realize that that probably wasn't the whole story. He was not going to rule in their favor. He wasn't. What's this? I was a Patreon and YouTube member, but dropped both when she had McClelland on and they were fawning over him. It was sickening. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. You're very smart. Very smart. McClelland is disgusting. He's disgusting. He stood by and allowed, or he was one of the main players in allowing Richard Allen to be tortured for 13 months, and I mean tortured.
Yep.
Absolutely. He's a terrible person. I can't believe he can sleep at night. And then at CrimeCon, they go and give them all an award for doing such a thing to a human being. And I don't care if he was even guilty. He wasn't. But even if he were a guilty man, to do something like that, we don't do that to human beings. We just don't. If she was trying to embarrass someone, that's one thing. But what she is doing is villainizing her, and that is much more serious, and it can blow up on her. Yep. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, sorry. Do you want to read these two?
Lori was trying to embarrass this lady at CrimCon. That is why she got the Temp X party and then alerted the police prior to the woman being stopped. Lauren is disgusting. And then Julie C says, this explains why she dropped the case.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, Lauren never expected us to get all this stuff. She never, and I don't know why she thought that we wouldn't. Like,
Unless she didn't
hello?
think it would blow up as much as it did.
Clearly not. Clearly not. She, like, lady, haven't you ever seen what happens on the internet ever? Like, are you new to the internet? This is what happens. You're going to go and talk about a crime case. People are going to go and get the documents. People are going to go and get the court hearing. If the court hearing exists, we're going to get it.
Yeah, this isn't, 2019 anymore. You have people like us who know how to get documents.
It's not that difficult. And there is another party in the case as well. Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's people want to hear the other side. It's very simple. Right? So, and you haven't been nice to everyone the entire time, Lauren. It's not like you're not like Gigi. Everyone loves Gigi.
Yeah.
Right? It's clear from, and that's actually come out through this, that like when Gigi had to write something about this,
And
sort of distancing us, Gigi.
Okay.
Yeah, when Pretty Lies and Alibis, she sort of distanced herself from it, and everyone's so behind her because she just there's not one person in the whole community who doesn't love Gigi, because she has so much respect. She's always been nice to everybody. When you've been nice to everybody all the time, and you have never done the dirty on anybody, people will believe you.
Yeah.
Right. But that's clearly not the case with Lauren. All of these ex-friends are coming out, and she hasn't covered cases with any sort of integrity, like the Richard Allen case, as we're seeing. And of course, people want to hear the other side of this story, and so they've gone and found out. Okay. Why wouldn't the judge even hear it? It's because Lauren brought her ticket to CrimeCon long after her stalker then showed up there after. Thoughts? All right, let's look at this.
But more than that, let me just reiterate, her violating the stalking injunction at CrimeCon, that should have been
The audio's a little crappy.
I can't do anything about it, sorry.
Okay.
It'd probably be easier if you didn't talk over it.
Respondent's opposition rests on two fundamental legal errors. Number one, the belief that public visibility diminishes one's right to free.
Okay. So,
I thought it was your internet. Sorry.
I don't think so.
No, it's probably it's screen recorded. So
it's screen recorded. So yeah, I am streaming some things that I have brought down from other people's screen records, guys. So if you are struggling at all, let me know and I'll play it again because they're just short clips and just up your sound for just a tad. So guys, what I didn't lead in with is we're into the response stream. So around this point, they decide, oh, well, it's a good good idea now that we go and respond to all this criticism. And so she brings in the big gun. She brings in Dr. Babe. And Dr. Babe decides that he needs his books and he needs his Brad Pitt references. And this was not a very good idea. This was not a very good idea at all. The Dr. Babe breakdown before the Delphi trial was horrible. Oh, we're going to be talking about that. Horrifying, sorry. We're going to be talking about that in a minute. Another quality hell of production. Oh, shut up, B-Man.
Right?
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. All right. So hang on. I'll play it again. Turn your sound up if you need to.
And I'll talk over it.
But more than that, just reiterate, her violating the stalking injunction of crime con, that should have been an automatic grounds for enforcement. Yeah. And the judge wouldn't even hear it. Respondent's opposition rests on two fundamental legal errors. Number one, the belief that public visibility diminishes one's right to free.
Okay. Did you hear it now? You can't understand him at all.
Wah, wah, wah.
What's wrong?
It's just like really garbled and
Oh, he's garbled.
yeah, like I can't make it out at all.
Okay. Okay, so I believe you now. All right. It's all static and garbled.
That's all right, hell. I knew I was right.
Shut up. Sounds like he's underwater. All right. Oh, well, okay. It might just be the recording of that one. So we'll leave that for a minute. Am I sounding okay?
Yeah.
All right. If I'm
Well.
all right, then it might just be the recording.
No, it's just the recording.
Okay, cool. Basically, what he said was that it should have been a straight. What do you say? I'll interpret.
Two fundamental legal errors. Number one, the belief that
Hang on.
that should have been an automatic ground.
Okay, so he said that Christina turning up at CrimeCon should have been an automatic enforcement of the TRO. That's what he said. Right?
Well, it kind of was because they kicked her out of CrimeCon, Princess.
Well, they did.
So yeah, she was kicked out of the event she spent almost $2,000 going to. So what do you want to do? Kick her out of her hotel as well and put her on the street? Unless they're rooms next to each other,
EDW, you're not going to be my favorite anymore soon. And thank you for the $5. No, he's saying she should have been arrested for violating it, even though that's where she was served for the first time. Yeah, Dali, that's what he's saying. Yeah. So
I was trying
that,
to be reasonable.
yeah.
I was implying logic to him. That was
Yeah, the judge said different. Yeah, so he's mad about that. He's big mad. Big mad. Did you see the look? This is peasants for plutocracy. Did you see that look she gave him where he said, Judge wouldn't even hear it? That's not true. She dropped it. What did she tell John? Okay, so I can show you the look, though.
No, honey, not tonight. I have a headache.
That's the look.
Oh, hell, it gives me that look a lot.
Shut up. Well, I do, yeah. I do. It's like...
Oh, I think you didn't read out David's stuff earlier.
Oh, whoops. Time to go do stuff in real life. You guys have a good night. And I don't know what that emoji is. Okay, bye, David. Thank you for the $9.99. And he never corrected me on my definition of defamation.
He didn't.
So therefore I must be right. He didn't.
Or
he didn't. I read out well, I didn't read out. I recited the 4 prongs of defamation, and he didn't say I was wrong, so I must be right.
And EDW sent a follow-up.
Oh, did he? Did he? Fine. Hella is always right for $5. Thank you. I am always right. I am indeed. Thank you. Oh, David's back already. What's he saying now? He is always mad. Who's always mad?
John, I think.
Yeah, John tends to be mad a lot. Or wrong. One or the other. I don't want to see him dressing like Brad Pitt in Fight Club. No, thank you. All right.
Well, I do.
Okay. Do you want to read her comment?
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
HTC comparing herself to Charlie Cook again is disgusting, but the way he corrects her is hilarious. TB will have a field day with this one.
All right, let's see if you can hear this. If not, I leave.
No.
We could defend ourselves without looking like absolute fools.
Actually, no.
You couldn't hear it?
Mm-mm.
All right.
Weird.
Tell you what.
Okay, I don't know what the hell she's doing, but I'll just sit here and talk. And yeah, okay. So we got a $2 super chat from Maddie. Thank you. Nah, Kay is always correct. Y'all are wrong. Well, that's fair. Sorry guys, Hella's gonna be right back. I think she's trying to restart something. John should talk to a mental health professional about anger issues. Well, he's got a lot of issues. That's for sure. Oh crap, Hella's back. Stop talking about her, guys.
All right, let's try this again, shall we? Let's
Hey,
try this
Melissa.
again. Melissa's here. Oh, sweet. All right, let's try this again. Can you hear it now?
We couldn't defend ourselves without looking like absolute fools.
It worked. All right, swap us around. Oops. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, he said we couldn't defend ourselves without looking like absolute fools. Well, you did it anyway. You did anyway. Can you swap us around, please?
Yeah, you can go on top.
Thank you. All right. Do you want to read out the comments?
Why is that big lummox enabling her behavior as a sickologist? Surely he knows better. Or is he a victim of her bullying ways too? Well,
No.
sure he's going to sue Christina for loss of consortium soon. Sexless marriage.
Lost of what?
Consortium. Sexless. No sex in the marriage anymore.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know what that was.
She looks pissed off to me, sitting with her arms crossed as he rambles on about his hard-on for Brad Pitt. OMG, he bubbles like a meandering brook. It's not a hard-on. I think it's just a semi-chub.
It's a semi. I don't think he can get a hard on.
Well,
Semi,
when it comes to Brad Pitt, he can.
Well, and the last one. Can you read it?
Dr. John, can you describe delusions of grandeur for us, please?
Yeah. Well, when it comes to the whole like we have a stan, so superfan, and he describes superfan. Who was it that came up with superfan? I don't know. Like he described what a superfan was, and then he decided that Christina must be a superfan, which is an absolute fucking piece of bullshit. Like, they were clearly friends. You can tell that they were clearly friends. So, like, they're just making this shit up. And then they go and say, oh, but we're not celebrities, but I got recognized once in was it Trader Joe's? Trader Joe's is a supermarket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she gets recognized more than me. Oh, aren't you that crazy lady that did the 9-hour live? Yeah, she's the crazy lady. That's what she gets recognized for. That's what she gets recognized for. You've been a member for 4 months.
Oh.
Narcissist. Narcissist. Yes, you have. Thank you, Tracy. You're lovely. You think he's bullied by her? He's definitely bullied by her. I'm sure threatened. He effed up and had a kid with her. Wow. I'm sure the kid's lovely.
I don't know. I could see him poking a hole to try to trap her, but that's just me.
Figuratively speaking.
I have no evidence. It's just a theory. You know, maybe.
Okay, so I love this. I'll turn off the banner for a minute so we can see. So, okay, I didn't know who Peter Griffin was. People kept saying, "Oh, he looks like Peter Griffin. He looks like Peter Griffin." I'm like, "Who the fuck's that?" And and then these started to come out, and I'm like, "Oh, look, that's hilarious."
I was working on my Peter Griffin the other day, but I forget how to do it.
This is so good. Like that thumbnail at the bottom is so great. Graphic designers are all like we hate that moment when someone else does something and we wish we did it ourselves.
Yeah.
The bottom one's so good. I love how it's like in blue as well, so the Brad Pitt stands out. We respond, and he's like, Brad Pitt! How good is it? Okay, next one. Oh, this one. God, I love it when the internet.
Did that actually happen, or is that photoshopped?
No, it's real. Why are you stalking me? All right, that one's great. Yeah, so I just zoomed that up so you could see it. That's all. So during this live, because it wasn't really a live, it was a premiere, right? So people tried really hard to get their not trolling, well, whatever, messages into the chat because they were deleting them so fast. Because Lauren wasn't on the screen, obviously it was a pre-record. And so Lauren and Grayson were in the chat modding.
Yeah.
And they were deleting anything they could.
If any of you have forgotten who Grayson is.
Yeah. And could you stop interrupting me? I'm having the best reactions of my life. You can't handle my female emotion.
I know. Your toxic feminine masculinity. My
toxic, whatever it is. You can't handle it. And I'm going to have to sack you or something.
I know.
Do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I'm ashamed.
Interrupted me 5 years ago. I have low T. Yeah, so people were trying to like super chat or do anything they could to get their message across to these people because they're deleting and they're doing anything they can to just get that shit out of there. And P.S. it hasn't stopped. So since then, if you look at their comment sections, they're devoid of any criticism. It's all, we love you, we thank you for what you do, you're wonderful, prayers to your family, gems and hearts and those things, and it's a love fest. I don't know how they do it. Like, she must be paying like little bots or something to get rid of all of that, not just hate, but just criticism. Goblins, yeah. But yeah, comment sections right now, absolutely, completely full of it. But yeah, live during this, you just saw them just deleting before your eyes, and super chats too. So yeah, why are you stalking me? Brad Pitt was brilliant. There was another one. Oh, this one. So, B Tim asking the hard question. Do you want to be B Tim?
Dr. Matthias, I'm afraid with all this gaslighting, your blood pressure is going to go up. I suggest you stop and answer why you attempted to frame an innocent woe man with fake stalking charge.
And this person at the bottom goes, B Tim doesn't give a fuck. Lol, he cracks me up. Go B Tim. Yeah. Yeah, that got deleted too. That got deleted too. So yeah, they didn't give a shit. They just took people's money and deleted it. Yeah, ballsy. Yep. I know.
Melissa, Christopher Boozy.
Meanwhile, people have gone and tried to find out what Lauren looked like before all of the surgery and stuff. So
Like Hillary
wow,
Clinton?
like a little bit like Hillary Clinton.
Just a second.
Lauren from HTC once had a normal face. Her speech was so different. Oh wow, look at that.
Okay.
Who wrote that? All right, let's have a
New
look.
details are emerging about Hillary Clinton's personal email server. Today, campaign officials announced the server was set up by a State Department staffer, but the cost was
State
covered by the Clintons.
Department.
Andy Rose has more right now in America. A Meridian car crash leaves the driver dead and sends another to the hospital. 19-year-old Britiana Vasquez died at the scene, while one male passenger was sent to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And the second passenger.
What do you think? Like, I think her
She's
eyebrows are
drunk.
actually they're pretty much the same. What?
She's drunk. She sounds like
think
she's drunk. Yeah, or on like something.
She does sound different.
I mean, she's a bit better, more attractive there. But she sounds like she's on something.
Okay, let's listen a bit more.
Here. Was able to go home. Meridian police say the crash happened on Franklin Road shortly after 2 a.m. That crash is still under investigation.
Fine.
Several Caldwell residents woke up. If you have
else?
any information, presidential candidate Donald Trump, Stephen Colbert is gearing up for his
look at the smile. The smile is actually really pretty. Oh.
In a trashy girl at 2 a.m. at the bar way. Sure.
Oh. Look at okay, so this is my take on this is that she was pretty then and she's actually pretty now. It's just that she's disingenuous. So if you treat people well and you're a genuine person, no one's going to make fun of you and no one's going to ask if your face is real. No one's going to have a go at you. That's all. So I think the only reason people are making fun of her is because she's behaved so badly. That's all. But hey, maybe I'm just being too kind. But kind is kind of a word that she used, so maybe I'm being too nice. I don't know. She went and got turkey teeth. Her teeth do look a bit different. It's the cheekbones. From a distance, like you can actually see her cheekbones from a distance. Like I saw in the body cam, you know how like body cams are quite pixelated. And I could make out who she was in a crowd from a distance, from her cheek actually sticking out.
When she was in Denver?
Yeah.
In her defense, that could just be the high altitude made her cheeks kind of expand in Denver because it's so high up. It is the Mile High City. So that could just be it.
Yeah. Can we do a side-by-side comparison of photos? Well, that is a side-by-side comparison. They're both her. Pretty, she looks plastic. That's true, regardless of her shitty actions. Well, maybe. But, I mean, I don't think she looks terrible. I mean, she's probably in her late 40s. And for a lady in her late 40s, I think she looks pretty nice. But it's just, she doesn't act pretty nice. So I don't think we would be talking about her looks if it weren't for her actions. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's go. Oh, Nom de Plume says this.
Wow. We all get older. We deal with things differently. We am not going to drag her for her looks when there's so much more of substance inside her that's wrong. Ew, I don't want to know what substance is inside of her, ma'am.
Oh, God.
Certainly not John.
Well, okay, and then something even worse happened, right? So Kresha, who is one of the victims of the Vallow Daybell case, so she is a relative of Charles Vallow, and I think she is the niece of Kay Woodcock, and Kay Woodcock came on her stream, and they were both talking about this situation and about Lauren and things that have happened over the last year or so with Lauren, about messages that have been sent and shit talking that had happened over the last, year or two. Kresha on difficult research, and I sent my viewers over to watch her stream. It got copyright claimed by Hidden True Crime halfway through. And you can see down the bottom there, hang on, I'll just take my banner away. This video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Hidden True Crime. You can see that down the bottom. That's bad. Bad move, Lauren. Very bad move. So, Sleuthy. Hey, Sleuthy, how's it going if you're still here? Sleuthy managed to record a little bit of their live, and I'll just play this little chunk, and you can see what they were kind of saying and how she managed to claim it. So let's go. Sleuthy wrote, I happened to screen record this, though, of Kay Woodcock discussing Hidden True Crime in the now taken down live copyright struck by Lauren Matthias.
I let on, and Lauren wasn't stalked. She was doing it.
In your opinion, allegedly.
In my opinion, she had a lot to do with it herself. In June of this year, we had a conversation, Lauren and I said, yeah, I hear you trash talk this. I said, but you know what? I'm turning my head. But Lauren, I'm telling you right now, you need to keep your head down, keep your mouth shut, and work on your channel and work and be with your family and leave this alone. It will blow over.
Good advice. Good advice. So here's the thing. Basically, how Lauren managed to copyright strike is that Lauren had done previous streams, previous videos, which included pictures and things that belonged to the family, that had her music and her face and her voice. So it was her material, but it had pictures and things that belonged to the family. And Kresha was playing that. And because Kresha was playing something that had originated from Hidden True Crime's channel, Hidden True Crime was able to copyright claim it. So it was, it's kind of ass about face, as we say here, tits up, because it belonged to the family, but Hidden True Crime used it for their content, reworked it, and they had used it to then take and use with their commentary, which is absolutely fair use, and people will look at that and go, that is ridiculous, Lauren. The reason you are copyright claiming that is because you don't like what's being said about you. Obviously, right? completely the wrong thing to do. Not just the wrong thing to do, but a terrible look, a horrible look. Hi Deep, how are you? She called Andy Copser by her first name in a DM to her. Unreal. Okay. Oh no. What else was she going to call her? Ms. Copser? Yeah. Crasher said today Lauren Strutt complained about a video on Crasher's Facebook. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. She is JJ's aunt and Kay's daughter. Sorry, yeah, I wasn't sure of the exact relation. The family tree is quite large. So she's Kay's daughter. Okay. Okay, I thought she was a niece. There you go. There you go. But yeah, Kay was actually, like, she didn't say anything really terrible about Lauren on that live that I heard. She said she wanted to talk to John one-on-one. I know, I heard that. I heard that. And by the way, I don't tend to get myself very much into victim stories. I tend to just listen to the evidence against the defendant. But this JJ really always gets me. I think JJ is just, he must have been a really special little guy. It tears me up to see JJ. So yeah, it's tough. I can't believe that they pulled down this live. It's just such a bad look. It's such a bad look. And ATS True Crime News says Kay Woodcock told people live that she liked Lauren for a while, but this past year she noticed a lot of drama. She told Lauren to let the drama go and to spend time with her family. She said recently she felt used by HTC and that Lauren was using hers and Larry's name. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to read Trish and I'll be Sleuthy?
Okay. Like, there is no coming back from copyright striking the victims. Pure trash.
I'm waiting for the excuse that it was automated and that no one actually struck her.
So, counter-strike her. It isn't that difficult.
Right? Then she files with the Copyright Claims Board. She did it to me on my not monetized platform, and I have zero time to go back and forth with her, make filings for a copyright board. Maybe Crasher will, but it won't quickly be back up unless Lauren drops it.
I'm about to start trolling her and covering her me-self. So she copyrights me and I'll blast back over and over and over again.
And this is Veronica Hood. Pretty disgusting that Lauren took their family pictures, added a few images when they were interviewing Kay and Larry, and then struck the family that owns most of those images for using her presentation as a backdrop to what they were saying. Yeah, that was what I was trying to explain a minute ago. Yeah, it's pretty shit. This is turning into Hella's 9-hour stream. Yeah, that's what Dali's thinking, and he wants to go to bed. But whatever.
She knows me so well.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Okay, now Ben Smith. Ben Smith, he knows stuff. He always knows stuff. And those who've been watching Hearsay for days in the past know that I always refer to Ben Smith whenever there's some sort of drama going on or some scandal. And he always used to have info for me when the Becky Hill Murdoch thing was happening.
I do declare.
I do declare. I do declare. Well, Ben Smith has info about this as well. Would you like to read Ben Smith's thread?
A thread. Here's some more of my take on the continuing hidden true crime fallout and why I will likely keep sharing my perspective. With a nice juicy colon in there. Anyone who's watched her 9-hour live has seen lots of claims she made on feelings and very little facts. Earlier in the summer, when Lauren called the police after hearing that some of her own messages may become public, She spent several hours talking to them. During that, her and Grayson explained they were being extorted. They didn't have any evidence of people telling they must do A, B, C, or X, Y, Z will happen, but they had a lot of feelings. Lauren told police she may have been hacked, and people who hacked her were behind this. Lauren told police that I was known for hacking. You're a little hacksaw. She told police I may be behind all of it. She had no evidence of anything like that. I don't know how to hack. I've never hacked anyone, and I have no desire to.
P.S. When someone says, I was hacked, you know they're lying.
Yeah.
It's never hackers. Unless it was Andrea's ex.
Fair.
Andrea's Twitter was hacked. She's not into crypto.
Well.
Right? Yeah. Well, pretty sure she's not.
I need to go change something.
Okay, bye.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, right.
It.
I'm talking about Andrea Burker. Her Twitter was hacked. However, this guy, Ben Smith, he's speaking the truth, right? So she had no evidence. Lauren had no evidence of any hacking, right? And he doesn't know anything about how to hack. Let's keep going. There's more to this thread.
The police investigate things. They find no evidence to support any of these claims, but they had to spend time to reach that conclusion. I believe Lauren was trying to get ahead of anything becoming public, setting up a defense where she could say someone hacked her. Yes, someone hacked her and released John's nude pictures. Then, if and when messages came out that made her look bad, she could say, I was hacksawed. I never said those things. Multiple detectives spent time and resources investigating her claims made on nothing. I don't know if she knew they'd find nothing or if she didn't care that they'd come up empty, but the conclusion is the same. Law enforcement spent time investigating something based on her fifis and little facts. Lastly, ask anyone who actually know me. No one would say I'm known for hacking. I've never ever done anything like that, and I never will. Lauren seemed fine that law enforcement would spend time, money, and resources investigating this. But she wasn't fine with them coming back with nothing. Because some of the next thing she did was go into another state to try and get her civil stalking injunction.
Yep.
When the I've been hacked plan failed after law enforcement found nothing to support that, she started trying to get her civil stalking injunction against her stalker. When she couldn't blame me, she blamed someone else next in line.
Yes. So this opens up another can of worms, everybody. And if you haven't been following this closely, this might be new to you. So maybe go and have a look at this thread of Ben Smith on X. His account's locked. You won't be able to follow him. Or I'm not sure if you can. Yeah, you might not be able to follow him. But you can see this thread. It's public. I've been following him for quite a long time, so I'm able to communicate with him. And as I said, I know he's not a hacker. As he says, the police investigated it and they found nothing, just like they found nothing of Christina being a stalker, right? So he got investigated first. They found nothing. They wasted their time investigating him. And then, as he said, when that failed, Lauren started trying to get her civil stalking injunction against her stalker. So yeah, when they couldn't blame Ben, she blamed someone else who was next in line, i.e. Christina. What the hell is going on here? Lauren is trying everything she can to use lawfare, to get the law to protect her against some boogeyman. Because people are talking bad against her. Because she's worried about her text messages and her emails, which she's clearly been shit talking people, right? Clearly there's something in there that's really bad, or a lot of things that are really bad that she's so scared of coming out, right? There's something in it that's terrible. We haven't heard it yet. We don't know what it is. I don't know if this guy knows what it is. I don't know if Christina knows what it is, or the other ladies who've been mentioned. I don't know if they know what it is. Maybe all of them know a little bit, but only Lauren really knows what is so bad in those messages, those emails, maybe voice messages. Something is really terrible that she's very scared of us all finding out. So scared that she's going to try and blame this guy as being a hacker that made it all up. And then she's gone and tried to frame Christina to be a stalker, and that didn't work. What's going on here, guys? Why is she trying to pull the wool out of her eyes? And now she's just getting on with life, and she is running her channel and covering cases like nothing ever happened, and we can all just forget about it. Well, there's more to this. Do we all forget this? Let's not forget this. I don't think it's all text she's worried about coming out. No. She tried to blame Stephanie, Jennifer, and Colette on June 19th. Oh, yeah, there's more people as well. She's blaming a lot of people. She's throwing shit all over the place, right? Well, the shit isn't sticking. The shit is not sticking.
To the
There
bathroom
is,
walls.
yeah. There are other skeletons in her closet too. She was whining about them surfacing now. Yep. Guys, this isn't going away so fast. It is not going away so fast. And I'm just going to leave something here for a minute before I go to this next one. And that is, what the fuck happened on Saturday night at CrimeCon? What happened? Because you know what? There's no body cam of that. You know, have you noticed how we've only seen Friday night body cam of CrimeCon? You know Christina was taken away from the bar on Saturday night at CrimeCon. But we've only seen body cam of the Friday at CrimeCon, haven't we? We haven't seen any police reports. We have seen no body cam of the Saturday night at CrimeCon after the Clue Awards. We heard about it just briefly, but we've seen nothing from the cops, right? That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, that stinks a little bit. And I'm wondering why. But I'm digging into that, guys. Okay, so Lara, and I have to give a really big shout out to Lara because she's done some great work digging into the lies that were perpetrated by Hidden True Crime Channel back when they were covering the Richard Allen trial. She was removed. Christina was removed from the bar area on the Saturday night at CrimeCon by police. Yes. Yes. Yes, absolutely. It was said by Laurie Hellis on her channel way back when this all started. And it was even referred to by Lauren when she was on Judy Ron's stream. But it wasn't in any of the filings. There was no police report. Nothing. Yeah. It's not right. It's not right. But I do know that it happened. It definitely happened. There were witnesses. There were a lot of witnesses. Yeah. Yeah, on the Friday, she was told that on the Friday, Christina was told that she could stay in the hotel, but she couldn't attend CrimeCon. On the Saturday night, she was in the bar long before Lauren came out from the Clue Awards. And then when Lauren came out from the Clue Awards, Christina was in the bar already with people, with friends, and then she was taken away by police. This is not news. people have spoken about this already. Laurie Heller spoke about it on her stream weeks ago. No, people did not get their days mixed up. That was on the Saturday. Yep. I'm going to be talking about this more in another stream, but I'm getting some facts together to talk about with you all. But yeah, this happened. This happened, and there's no body cam, there's no police reports. Nothing has come forth from the Aurora PD. Nope, bathing was not Friday night. It was the Saturday night. Nope. Nope. All right, so Lara says, Free Rick Allen, no more lies. You are correct and on point. This is really important. This was Rick was having a mental, this was when Rick was having a mental health crisis. This is a domestic incident. You literally turned it into a domestic violence incident right before my eyes. You are an absolute quack. I hope you can hear this okay. Now listen to this.
As far as I know, nobody has really talked about this, so this is important. Officers, this is from a report by Fox 59 in Indiana, November 1st, 2022. This is shortly after he was arrested. Officers with the Carroll County Sheriff's Office were sent at around 3:30 a.m. on June 18th of 2015 to the home of Richard and Kathy Allen, according to records obtained by Fox 59. Sheriff Toby Leansby said Allen, a dad of one and a CVS technician, was allegedly drunk, and his wife took him to the hospital for a medical evaluation. According to the sheriff, responding deputies' role during the incident was to, quote, keep the peace, and no arrests or charges followed. Local sheriff's deputies responded to the home of accused killer Richard Allen over, quote, a domestic incident.
Okay, so remember those words, domestic incident. Domestic incident at Richard Allen's house, right? Now, listen to what he says next, how he manages to turn a domestic incident into a domestic violence incident. This is Dr. John doing this in front of his thousands and thousands of viewers.
Does Richard Allen fit the profile of a, quote,
Might need to turn it up.
abuser turned murderer? I don't know. We have this incident of domestic violence. And by the way, when you have one instance of domestic violence, it suggests there's strife and turmoil in that home that we have no idea about. It probably runs a lot deeper than we're aware of. Because for the police to respond to a domestic call, it takes a fairly significant incident. I would love to know what that is. Unfortunately, there's no paperwork because he was never arrested. The only person who would tell us what happened would be Kathy, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to tell us. So, but the mere fact that police went to that home indicates that there was previous abuse in charge, and that Allen potentially has some history of violence that we're not aware of, that nobody's talking about, that's been overlooked and neglected. So is Allen like this perfect introverted CVS pharmacist technician that all his neighbors adore and that has no strife at home? Nope. He's not that guy.
Wow. Okay, so guys, I'm sorry the sound went weird. Yeah, I'm sorry. The sound was really bad even on the original. So Dolly's going to come back and get him to play it. Just a second. Just a minute. I do have it. I'm just going to go into a different layout for a second so you can all hear it together with us. There we go. Share this instead. There we go. You listen to this one.
A quote abuser turned murderer. I don't know.
Can you
We
hear that
had
okay?
this incident of domestic violence, and by the way, when you have one instance of domestic violence, it suggests that there's strife and turmoil in that home that we have no idea about. It probably runs a lot deeper than we're aware of.
Is he talking about his own home?
On to a domestic call, it takes a fairly significant incident.
No, it doesn't.
I would love to know what that is. Unfortunately, there's no paperwork because he was never arrested. The only person who would tell us what happened would be Kathy, and I'm pretty sure she's not going to tell us. So,
Right.
but the mere fact that police went to that home indicates that there was previous abuse, even though it wasn't charged, and that Alan potentially has some history of violence that we're not aware of, that nobody's talking about, that's been overlooked and neglected. So is Alan like this perfect introverted CVS pharmacist technician that all his neighbors adore and that has no strife at home? Nope, he's not that guy.
Right. What crap? What crap? That's absolutely bullshit. How did he get from there was a phone call about a domestic incident to there was domestic abuse in the house? How? How did he get from there to there? How? What absolute bullshit is that? That's just beyond. Absolute beyond. I just can't even fathom how. Wait, I'm here.
Oh,
What?
nothing.
Yeah, I know transitions are not fantastic, and I have to give StreamYard some feedback on that. Yeah, he's so full of shit. So full of shit. Hey, Christine, how are you? Hi. But it also tracks in their logic. Yeah, exactly. In their logic, which is not logic. Okay, so, and it continues, right? So let's watch this. Let's hope this works.
Do you feel like you know more about who Richard Allen is after trial? That's a great question, Rebecca Hayes. You know, I do, but I want to say that a lot of it is what I felt we knew. Before we went to trial, Dr. John, my co-host, and I did a live where we studied a lot, and John brought up dependent personality. He brought up depression. He brought up a lot of things that we've seen. He brought up the possibility of this being a first time crime if it is Richard Allen. He brought up the idea of it being a crime of opportunity. So I will say that the things that I learned more about Richard Allen in trial go with what Dr. John certainly has stated. So I guess you could say the more I learned about Richard Allen, the more I felt like puzzle pieces fit together. But I think I'll share this. The thing that I learned the most about Richard Allen is how committed his family is to him. And it has been, my heart goes out to Richard Allen's family. And
Aww.
he, my heart is broken for them. Yeah. And I have seen their support and it's touched me.
Which is something John is not allowed to do anymore.
Not unless she dresses up like Brad Pitt. This is what made me unsubscribe from their channel. Good for you, Marsha. And big shout out to Emily Dugan for clipping that. And Woman says, and she's always going to be Woman doing just the tip to me. I think that may have been the only kind thing she has said regarding him. Look, I would agree if it weren't so bloody disingenuous and stupid. Like, I don't believe a word she says. Okay, so let's just go back to CrimeCon for a minute. Sleuthy says, yeah, Laura Matthias look super scared at CrimeCon while she's trying to flag down piece of shit Lieutenant Jerry Holman. Jerry Holman, obviously, being from the Delphi case.
Oh, and there's Lieutenant. Go grab Lieutenant Holmes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Will you be my Holman officer?
He's too busy with Nick. So R2D2 says, can you be R2D2?
Who does she have a restraining order against?
Nobody. She had a temporary one at that moment against an ex-friend, ex-employee, but she dropped it.
Thank y'all very much. Beep boop boop. She seems like a drama queen, and her husband should have probably stayed in the living room. Or maybe the chair in the corner of the bedroom.
If she was scared at all, she could have not gone to CrimeCon knowing who was going to be there. No. Instead, she filed the RO, and although wanting it to be private, she called the police several times to have them arrive in front of thousands of people. Okie dokie. Huh, yeah, that's right. That's exactly what's happened. So, again, Christina had her ticket a year beforehand. Lauren, just beforehand, right? So if she's that scared, what's she doing turning up to the place where she knows her alleged stalker is going to be?
Yeah.
And also, yeah, she looks super scared. Okay, this wouldn't be a Hearsay for Days HTC stream without giving credit where credit's due to this piece of art. And Peanut Lee has pointed out, yes, this is art, an absolute masterpiece by Saint of Fuckery. Hidden True Crime, the musical starring Lauren and John Matthias. Let's just watch a little bit of it. It's brilliant. Almost as good as my Sarah Boone song. Almost. Not quite.
Yeah.
Close.
I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard. I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family, and I am a journalist who has never ever in my life heard of anyone streaming of civil stalking injunctions. Because of what Wa and Quine did, I had to dismiss my civil stalking injunction. And I find it disgusting that anyone would want to do that to me or my family. I wanted to keep this private. I wanted to keep my pain and the bullying and the abuse and the harassment and the defamation and the pain that I have been dealing with behind the scenes for months. I wanted to keep it private, not live stream to millions of people watching War and Quine. I'm gonna take back my narrative, and I'm gonna own my narrative, and I'm gonna tell you everything tonight. We're gonna go through every filing. We're gonna go through a lot. My hand has been forced. I am very uncomfortable sitting here. Do you want to know wrath of a mother? I am a limited public figure. I'm just a mom who has a YouTube channel. I'm not Johnny Depp. I'm not Amber Heard. I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow. I am a mother trying to protect my family, and I am a journalist who has never ever in my life heard of anyone streaming of civil stalking injunctions. Do you want to know wrath of a mother?
Here I am.
It actually goes for longer than that. There's another minute and a half. So big shout out to the channel is OPOPP and Saint of Fuckery on X. So it's just me says, what's up with Dr. John and his frog licks?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Titillating.
Now, guys, I see a gem in chat.
Oh.
I see a gem in chat. What's the gem say?
I stand with Lauren and Sean. Hot.
Okay, and
All these small critters who join the cyberbullying and harassment mob campaign against L-Dog, milking money out of the suffering of LJ and the little 8-year-old boy, are desperate to get some relevance and new subscribers. Pettiness and greediness at full display.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, just desperate. We're all just desperate, all of us. We just want to be more like Lauren.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. She's so right. So this is what happened next. So Satan Fuckery has blessed us with a new addition to the masterpiece that is the Hidden True Crime, the musical collection. This is art, and considering that Lauren and Dr. Peter Griffin's motto is make good art, they must be proud of you. Bravo. So let's watch a little bit.
Whoever did this is disgusting. You bullies are destroying the true
It's
crime.
it's cutting out again.
All right. I'll give it to you because this is straight off YouTube. Hang on a minute. Actually. How about now?
Whoever did this is disgusting.
Better?
You bullies are destroying the true crime community. Everybody just stop it now. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Very mature, 12 years old, you think her plight is funny, fucked up. You're the only bitch here for acting like a 3-year-old. Y'all are all simple-minded, heartless, disgusting individuals. Oh, for fuck's sake, leave the woman alone, you childish idiots. Really making this out of someone's pain. Pretty juvenile and pathetic. I'm sure you had no following before this. Psychopathy. Look it up, you're here to make money off another's pain, her pain. Unfortunately for you, you're looking for views. This comment may add to your sick, twisted thinking and views, but you're honestly gross. Get a life and get some integrity. This is sick, I don't care what Lauren has done. No one deserves severe mockery like this. I hope this comes back to you someday, so you know how it feels. You should be ashamed of yourself. Get off your high horse and be civil. Get a life. Do better.
Do better.
Mean Girls 5, just keep piling on like 12-year-old disgusting mean girls. Shame on all of you, grow up not mad. I've just seen Mean Girls in action my entire life. I'm 67. They're always jealous about something. Mean Girls are mean girls. There's never been one that wasn't repulsive. This is hate. Actually, it is a form of stalking, and it's hateful to make fun of someone else's pain. You are a totally sick individual. You should be ashamed of yourself for stooping this low. Make karma repay you. Highly psychopathy. Look it up, you're here to make money off of another's pain, her pain. Unfortunately for you, you're looking for views. This comment may add to your sick, twisted thinking. But you're honestly gross. Get a life and get some integrity.
You looked it up? Okay. That was bloody brilliant. Almost as good as my Sarah song. Like almost. Not quite. Close. Almost. She said, Sarah. That's my name, don't wear it out. Yeah. Anyway, you can go watch my Sarah song if you want. Like, you don't have to, but you could. Sokopoji is a word now. Indeed. Blatant stalking. There should be a law against that. Indeed. There should be a law against blatant stalking, and also deformation. Deformation.
I hate
Indeed.
deformation.
Right, guys. So I just got to let you in on a couple of little secrets. Those of you who've stuck around and are watching this on replay, etc. I have a few little birdies that I'm talking to, and there is more to come. This is not the end of this story. Sorry, Lauren, this is not the end of this story. You haven't gotten away with this. So there's more than one person who has been contacted by Lauren's lawyers. You all know that. There's been 4 cease and desist letters now. 4. We know also that somebody has been investigated for hacking, and that led to nothing, but that's not over. That's not over. Also, I want to know, personally, what happened on that Saturday night and why there's no footage coming from the police, the Aurora PD. I want to know why there have been records requests submitted to the Aurora PD for CrimeCon, for the events that occurred at CrimeCon, yet we don't have body cam of that Saturday night. We don't have police reports about that Saturday night. We have nothing about that Saturday night. I know for a fact that Christina was removed from that bar area on the Saturday night at Gaylord Rocky's bar at CrimeCon. She was staying at that hotel. She went to Colorado, and that was her holiday. It was already ruined by this ridiculous TRO. She wasn't allowed to attend the conference, but she was in the hotel. She was hanging out with her friends, minding her own damn business. And Lauren came out from the Clue Awards, and suddenly she was taken away. I want to know why. And I want to know why we aren't seeing any records of this. So I also have a feeling, and this has been referred to by Laurie Hellis on one of her streams, I have a feeling that the police presence at CrimeCon wasn't an accident. I know that there were police that were doing displays with the dog squad, for example, but Laurie Hellis referred to this uneasy feeling of being watched by the cops, and she didn't like it. I want to know if that has anything to do with the police being there and somehow being on duty, waiting for Christina and to take her away that Saturday night, or whether they were called. I want to know what happened. I want to know why they were there ready for her on that Saturday night. It just doesn't make sense to me, and I don't know why it seems to be being covered up. So has anyone listened to the scanner that night? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
I want to see if I can find it.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know how often people get charged with wasting police resources. But I don't know. I feel like something's been swept under the carpet here, and I don't like it. I feel like there's something wrong with all this. and a person has been publicly humiliated. They've had their rights violated. This woman, you saw her on the body cam. She was visibly upset, but she behaved with such grace, Christina. She really did. That was on a Friday. On the Saturday, it happened again, but we didn't get to see it. We heard about it just a little bit from some people who were there, but we never heard about it again. And I don't know why. And I don't like it. I don't like it. The LE were emailed about the injunction. Was that Grayson or part of the court process? I don't know. I'll talk to you privately about it, CH. But thank you all for hanging out. I'm not letting this go. Not letting it go. I'll talk to you about it more in the next day or two when I get some more information. And also about the hacking incident, the cease and desists. So no, it's not over. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been fun.
Yes, it has.
It has. We haven't done a hearsay for days in about 6 months, or more than that. About eight months. Yeah, it was December. Yeah,
I was still drinking, so.
You were still drinking. Maybe you'll go back to drinking now. Yeah. So hit the like button. And hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Become a member. That really helps the channel. Thank you for those of you guys who have subscribed, become a member. Any support to the channel is a big help. Really appreciate that. And yeah, stay tuned. I will try and do some more of these as time permits, but definitely make sure you hit the heavy bell so that you get notifications when I'm going live or putting videos out, especially about this one, because I am doing a lot of research behind the scenes. I don't know when I'm going to be going live because I'm going to be doing it when I have enough information to be bringing things to you. So yeah, it might be a surprise. You might find out an hour beforehand. So, or even half an hour beforehand. So make sure you have that heavy bell on. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Dali. Make sure you subscribe to Dali Talk. Just type in Dali Talk and you'll get him. He's live most days. Yeah. 10 a.m. Eastern, is it? Or
9
a.m. Eastern. 9 a.m. Eastern now. 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, great. Everybody, time for the song.
Her name was Ella. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. Her co-host is Dolly and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she's an 803. To the attention, excited utterance. Her cat is staring from where he goes missing.